So, you're finally awake. I was beginning to worry that perhaps, well, he did hit you rather hard. Don't worry about the restraints. They are merely for my protection. Please, do not look so surprised. I know what you are. I know what you've done. The crimes you have committed. Yes, I do mean crimes. Well, that would be your opinion. And you know, the victors are always the ones who write the history books, are they not? But you, sir, you are a killer. What am I? Are you sure you cannot tell? Hunter. Yes, I know. I know exactly what you are. I am a vampire. Do not look so surprised. You may well ask why you are here, why I have tied you up in such a fashion and restrained you. I see you. I can see you trying to reach for that stake. Well, I have searched you, and I have taken everything that you have that could harm me. So, here we are. You believe me to be evil, and I believe you to be evil. What an interesting turn of events. But I'm being rude. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Leanna. And may I ask what your name is? Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Let us at least be polite. What is your name? Thank you. That wasn't hard, was it? Now please allow me to explain. Earlier today, you came to this forest to lay in wait because the moon is midway along its lunar cycle, beautiful, round, full. And you came here to hunt a beast that can only be found at this time of the month. But allow me to ask you one simple question, Hunter. What is his name? You don't know, do you? I do. I know him well. We are the only people who come out here. I live here, but he is only here for 3 days during the lunar month. His name is Stanley, and he is the werewolf you were fighting. Do you know why he's in these woods? Do you know why he came to the forest? He did not choose this life. It was forced upon him. He does not want to kill people. That is why he comes here. Because I am the only person who lives here. And not to brag, but one werewolf against a pure-blood vampire like myself, well, he stands no chance in a fight. But, fortunately for him, I have somewhat more mercy than you do. I know that he comes here to avoid people, to avoid killing the humans that you think you are valiantly protecting by slaying him. When he turns into that monster, he doesn't He has no control. It's not Stanley, it's a beast, the beast within him. It cannot be restrained once it is set free from his mind. You, of all people, should know that. But he can come out here, where it cannot find its way to people, and if some poor soul happens to be wandering in the woods on one of those 3 nights when he turns in the month, well, there is nothing he can do. They are innocent victims, are they not? But he has killed very few people. Although, I see he bested you somewhat. You were quite unconscious when I found you. And had I not brought you here, he would certainly have eaten your heart. I can only assume this was not something you desired. Yes. Oh well, why did I help you? Why would a monster help a hunter? I had considered leaving you to the wolf. The thought certainly crossed my mind. I had thought you simply an innocent wanderer in the woods. But when I realized what you really are, a murderer, well, it seemed only fitting that the hunter should become the hunted. But I didn't want to do that to poor Stanley, because he would have known when he came out of that terrible nightmare that he had killed someone. And he does cry so much when he does that. I hate to see him in pieces like that. It really isn't fair. So, regardless of my personal feelings towards you in particular, I felt it only right to rescue you from him, not for your sake, but for his. Oh no, sir. No, you must understand. My hatred of you is not just because you are a hunter. It is personal. Very, very personal. As I said, my name is Leanna, and I am a pure-blooded vampire. How many people do you think I've killed? Guess again. Lower. Well, you'll never get it. I've never killed anyone in my life. You can mock me, but I know what I am. I have never in my life killed anyone. Yes, it is true that we need blood to survive. Of course we do. We are vampires after all. But contrary to what you believe, to what most humans believe about us, we do not kill people when we feed. Not usually. In fact, it doesn't even hurt. Here. Let me show you what I mean. Oh, and it's best if you don't struggle. Try to bear in mind that most of the people I feed from are asleep when I do it. Hold still. Well, doesn't the blood of a murderer taste somewhat bittersweet. Don't worry, your neck isn't bleeding. This is the reason I licked you afterwards. My saliva contains a formula concocted by my body that heals your wounds very quickly. Most people I feed from never even know. I don't even take enough blood to make them feel faint. I only just take enough, and that is what usually happens. Oh, relax, Hunter. Do you really know nothing? Of course you will not turn now. In order to turn you, you would have to drink my blood, and that is not a gift I would lightly give to a hunter. Of course it is a gift. As I'm sure you are aware, we are not eternal, immortal beings, but we do live a lot longer than humans do. It's ironic, really. Hunters hunt us because of those few vampires that do kill people. But the strange thing is, that is very rarely pure-blood vampires. It's usually those who were once human and have been turned. I never killed anyone in my life, and neither did my sister. Her name's Rebecca. She was the vampire you killed 6 weeks ago. She didn't deserve to die. We were very close as sisters. I loved her very, very much. And you killed her. And for that I hate you. And that was largely why I considered leaving you to the wolf. But she wouldn't want me to take revenge. She wasn't like that. She never did anything to hurt anyone, and you killed her. But I will not kill you. I will also not be letting you go. I'm not a fool. If you are free, you will come back here and you will kill me, and you will go and you will kill Stanley. That is what you people are like. Cold-blooded killers. Do you really think that the only innocent people are human? That to me does seem somewhat small-minded. So, here is what we will do. I will keep you here, and I will sustain you. I shall bring you food. I shall provide you with water. I'm afraid there will be very little daylight, as you must be aware, my kind cannot stand the sun. And I certainly will not be treating you to any. I've removed the weapons that you brought with you, so you cannot hurt me, and I will not release you from those chains. I will sustain you, and nothing more. But in return, I think it's only fair, don't you, that you also sustain me somewhat? There is a bitterness to your blood, but I actually find it quite enticing. I own you now, human. In a way I have never owned one before. You will not leave this place, and if you try, I may be forced to kill you. Isn't it funny? If I drive a wooden stake through your heart, it will kill you just as effectively as it would kill me. And then, even my precious blood could not save you. How ironic. Humans are such fragile little creatures. It takes only a wooden stake to kill me, but you, it is a wonder you survive. It is a wonder any one of you can walk down the street without meeting your end. So fragile. Every day it seems you people invent new ways of killing each other. And then, as if that were not bad enough, you hunt others who are not your own kind. You paint us to be monsters, when in the end, we are far more innocent than you are. We do not kill for the pleasure you people seem to get from killing. It is not acceptable. And this is why I can never let you go. You will remain here, and I will care for you, and in time, well, perhaps we can even become friends. But for now, I hope there's no one waiting for you, because they will certainly be disappointed. You should rest now. Get some sleep. I will be back later with something to eat and drink. And I may take a little more from you then. You really are delicious. Good night, Hunter. Mind the vampires don't